So today I'm going to be taking my design for the rose window color wheel and tracing it onto the paper I'm going to paint my color wheel onto. So if you guys were using the watercolor paper from school, I highly recommend that the first thing you do is take a Sharpie marker and you go over your design with a Sharpie marker on your scrap sheet of paper where you designed your pane. But you can see here that on the document we're sort of going for something that sort of has this sort of round stained glass look. So you can see my patio and you can see that I have taped my design and my paper onto my sliding glass door. I am going to zoom in and hopefully correct the color so that you'll be able to see what I can see. Let me give it one more color correction. I think that'll work. And I'm going to go to my sliding glass window now. Now you can do this with anything in your house, like any window in your house. And as I press against it, I think you can see my design. My design is just in pencil. So I pressed on hard with my pencil, but I didn't trace it with Sharpie. If you're trying to trace through the watercolor paper, you're gonna need to use Sharpie on your design, and you're gonna need like a brighter area. So I'm sort of looking out on my shady patio, but you guys will need a brighter area. So the first thing I'm gonna do is I'm going to make sure that my little cross marks where the center of my paper are is lined up, and I'm going to trace the outside edges of my design. And I'm not a machine, so it's not going to be absolutely perfect, but I can always do it very lightly and come back with a ruler later if I need to. I'm going to do this, and then I'm going to repeat this step 12 times. But there's a very important part to this. When you rotate it, what I want you to do is I want you to make certain that the black line that you drew for your ray is overlapping the line that you need to draw, because even 1 millimeter, when you times it by 12, you end up with 12 millimeters. So that's going to end up being a measurable difference that's going to mess up your last section. So you want to overlap it, and you're just going to repeat this all the way around. Again, that ray, in this case, what was the left side of the matte piece and now is the right, I'm just overlapping the pencil line as I continue to trace my plan onto my final paper. And I'm doing this relatively lightly with pencil. I've got 1/4 of the whole wheel traced now, so it's not going to take you very long to stop this video and then go do this portion at one of the windows in your house. You could also, oh, that was a really wiggly line, you could also use a blank screen on your laptop so that's just nice and white. So open up a brand new like white Google Drawing, open up your laptop screen all the way, and this will work. Just make sure you're not pressing down too hard on your laptop cover. You're finished when you have completed all 12 sections. And if the last one you sort of have to figure out how it fits in there, that's normal. Again, 1 millimeter, the width of a pencil line, times 12 is 12 millimeters. So you always overlap it. Go forth and do that now.